We are looking at 10 easy steps on how to answer an F6 exam question, and we have reached our 7th step. On step 7, what I'd like to show you is that we need to now set down our answer sheet. So what you see is that up until now, we've not even touched our answer sheet. We have looked at requirements, we have made notes, we have looked at the clock, we have told ourselves about formats, but we haven't touched our answer sheet. This is the first time we're going to go into the answer sheet. And what I'd like to show you is how you go about planning your answer sheet. Now, in order to be able to show you your 7th step, I'm still going to be using the same question as we did with the previous step. The question that we were looking at was question 1 on the pilot paper called Peter Chic. So if you remember, your first question on the pilot paper Peter Chic, part A of the requirement asked you for income tax payable. Now, you've already told yourself you need the income tax computation. You've already reminded yourself of the format. Now you're taking the first step of setting down a plan as to how you're going to go about doing this. So I'd like to talk you through how we're going to plan our answer. So, say this is my answer sheet. What I would do is that I would write down for myself question 1, Peter Chic. And part A requires me to calculate the income tax payable. Therefore, I'm going to calculate the income tax computation. So I've set this down for myself, and this is my first page. On page 1, I've told myself I will be doing the income tax computation. And this is where you're going to be bringing in all your different types of income. So if you remember, you had told yourself that you had some employment income. Now, at this point, I will not go into too much detail about listing down everything, but what I am doing is I'm setting out my pages. So this is my first page where I will be doing the income tax computation. And what I will do is that I will leave the entire page and go on to the second page where I will have my workings. So if you think about it, what I've done is that I've set down just the pages simply. So if you have your answer sheet, for instance, what you would do is that on the first page of your answer sheet, you will say, right, I'm leaving the first page to do my computation, and then you could go on to leave the whole page and then go on to the next page to do your workings. And this way what you do is that you've left yourself ample space to be able to do your work, for instance, your income tax computation, because at this point you don't know how long it might be and how much space you will need. So leaving a full page for yourself gives enough space to you. So to summarize our 7th step, what we've seen on the 7th step is that we are going to leave enough space for ourselves, set down our pages for our income tax computation, leave ample space for us to come back and fill that up, go on to another page for workings. And what you will see is that a lot of your marks will be gained within the workings, but in order to keep your presentation clean, keeping your pages clear is very, very vital.